Hey guys, Scott back again here with a new beer dissection video. What I have today, pretty classic Raging Bitch IPA. Okay, um, this one actually I just from Flying Dog. Okay, pretty snazzy. I'm probably have it spinning over my shoulder when I edit this slightly. Okay, they're advertising it as a Belgian IPA, at least on Beer Advocate. It's a Belgian IPA. It's at 8.3% alcohol. I've seen it around for a while. I've never had it, so I always enjoy doing these videos on beers I've never had before. Even though I know it's been around, I think it's been pretty popular. And it says Raging Bitch IPA, 2 inflammatory words, 1 wild drink. I think I saw quickly when I was looking at the Beer Advocate thing that they call it Raging Bitch because of, I guess, the yeast. If it is using a Belgian style yeast, it's probably fermenting out pretty, with pretty high attenuation. So it's probably, really eating through the sugars pretty quickly. This was enjoyed by August 15th, 23. That seems a little late, but I'm in May, actually beginning of June of 23. So, and this is saying it's drink by August 15th of 23. So it's got to be pretty fresh. They have an IPA. So again, the Belgian IPA, their version, at least according to Beer Advocate. I didn't peruse Flying Dog's website to check it out specifically, but we'll just say it's a Belgian IPA. All right, so let's crack this bad boy open. Okay. Sorry, my allergies are driving me nuts, my eyes. All right. Okay. So as usual these days, I am pouring very aggressively. So we got 3 to 5 inches of pretty dense white to light tan head. Okay, on there. We got kind of a medium gold to, maybe even a light amber color, pretty clear, almost looking like more of a West Coast IPA with the clarity there, other than some of my bubbles on the glass. Sparkling clear, but so far so good. Let's take a smell of the aroma. Okay, I get kind of like little citrus, definitely spicy, like kind of, you get a little bit of almost like a phenolic character, maybe from the yeast. Also like kind of bubble gum, almost like I'm smelling like a Hefeweizen. Okay, like bubble gum, like, banana, things like that. But it's definitely not to that, extent like a Hefeweizen would be. Very nice though, but there is some citrus, some fruit in there too, so some esters. But it's weird because if I my eye, if I was doing this blind, I would probably almost think I was smelling a Hefeweizen. Because there is a little bit of a spicy character, maybe a light clove, a little banana, like almost from a Hefeweizen yeast. But Belgian yeasts have been known to do that too at times, maybe to a lesser degree. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. All right, guys, cheers. Kind of medium carbonation. I didn't mention the malt on the nose. You kind of get bread crusty, light toast, medium toast, maybe a biscuit top kind of malt profile as well as on the palate. The bitterness is pretty pronounced, maybe slightly assertive. But again, I get that kind of bubble gum kind of smell and taste to it. So, whatever Belgian yeast they are using, it's probably very similar to that Hefeweizen yeast, and that's why we're getting it. It's kind of a little bit of a phenolic character to it. Slight clove. So I don't want to give the impression that it's drinking like a Weissbier or Hefeweizen, but I think with the Belgian yeast, it's giving some of those characteristics, like slightly phenolic and estery with the fruit. I don't know, maybe that's where I'm getting the bubble gum kind of aroma too. And again, I swear I smell a little bit of the banana on here, isoamyl acetate, but not in the flavor too much. Pretty nice. No alcoholic warmth, even though it's over 8%. Pretty smooth drinking. I'm kind of enjoying it here. But again, not very strong on the, the hop aroma. Like I said, as you're getting I was kind of getting thrown off by smelling a little of that banana bubble gum. There is some fruitiness there, maybe. Like I said, I'll just stick with the banana because that's kind of what I picked up almost immediately. Maybe slight grapefruit, citrus, but definitely nothing like a New England IPA would be, overpowering with the citrus and whether it's orange or mandarin or even pineapple, tropical fruit. It's not like that. It's drinking a little bit more like a West Coast IPA with that Belgian kind of twist with the phenolics and the esters. So this one's definitely throwing me off a little bit, which is good. Pretty smooth on the aftertaste. You're not left with a really cloyingly sweet beer, even though we're sitting at 8%. So that may be why they're using a Belgian yeast that's pretty hearty with a higher alcoholic potential content. So it's not probably flocculating as much. So we're getting a little bit better attenuation. That's why it's drinking a little drier than 8%. But very good, guys. So again, it's an IPA, but a little bit crisper and drier like a Belgian beer. So hence why they're advertising on Beer Advocate is a Belgian IPA. But again, you're getting that little bit of that phenols from maybe a little clove, a little banana, citrus, but pretty good. Overall, the overall drinkability of this, in the world of IPAs, I'd give it a B. But the overall enjoyability of the beer, I got to give B plus A minus. But if I was comparing to a lot of other IPAs, I got to bring the grade down a little bit. And that's probably how I'm going to be grading things moving forward, is maybe comparing it to other styles as well as grade, and then a grade of just overall enjoyability of the beer. So again, the enjoyability is great, B plus, A minus. World of IPAs, yeah, a little bit lower. I'll say kind of a B minus range, B minus. So anyway, guys, today's beer dissection was Raging Bitch IPA from Flying Dog Brewing Company. I'm sure I've had it pop over my shoulder if you're watching this via YouTube. I would recommend it for the reasons I just previously stated, but very enjoyable beer. All right, guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.